Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa. It's an incredible saying. I have every day, every moment, really, that I reflect on this saying, I get a deeper understanding of and an appreciation of what it means in my own existence and in my own life. And it's very real and non-theoretical. It really is true to who I am. These sayings are dynamic. They're not frozen, and this is exactly what it means. It's a dynamic process of discovery. La ilaha, there is no ilaha or deity or worship, that which is worshipped, that which is acknowledged, that which is true. There is none of that except for Allah, the God. Allah is a compound word. It's not the name of God. It's actually La, it was Illah, right, is the deity. La is that which is deified or God itself. Al is the definite article. Which God? The God. Which book? The book. Which person? This person. It's the definite article. So Allah, the God. So it's not actually a name. It is an actual, you're describing the reality itself. Which God is your God? You know, the God of the wind, the God of the sun? No, my God is the God. Oh, you mean the God? Yeah, you know, that one. So that expression of what it is versus a concrete, knowable, something that you can name and possess. See, I have a Native American background as well, and amongst some of the tribes of the Native Americans, they don't call God God, because they say that once you name something, then it becomes yours. Like if someone gives you a horse, you name that horse, and that horse is now yours. That horse knows you by the name you call it. So it becomes something that I possess it, therefore I name it. And God is not something that they can name or anyone can possess directly. So when they express a word for God, it's the great mystery, or that which is beyond knowing. So it's very interesting, that connection, that understanding, that aspect of understanding what is behind an actual name. So the word Allah, by that definition, is not a name. It's simply saying the God. The attributes of what that God would be are also named, you know, like it's the most merciful, it's the most powerful, the most knowing, you know, the absolute is, and that which is not part of what it is. So that's that double, that negative, that affirmation, kind of rejection, affirmation. I'm not sure if I'm using the right word. La ilaha, there is none of this except for what it is. La ilaha illallah. So this phrase can be picked apart and reflected upon and expanded upon in our own knowledge, in our own path, on our own way. Muhammadur Rasulullah, as is commonly translated, is Muhammad, peace be upon him. This man who lived in Arabia about 1400 years ago. Muhammad, his name, is the prophet of God, Rasul Allah. Okay, fine. I'm not disagreeing with that or anything. I don't want to challenge that. But when we look at the name Muhammad, what hamd means, hamd is praise, and the meme puts the ownership, so muhamd, that which is in possession of praiseworthiness. So hamd, Muhammad. So if you look at it from its, from the building blocks of grammar, the saying takes on a new, a refreshed, not completely different understanding, whereas that which is in possession of the praise, that which is praiseworthy, is the message of Allah. So La ilaha illallah, there is no expression except Allah. There is no deity except Allah. There is no truth except truth itself. And that which is praiseworthy is the message of this deity. And so it takes it, again, not that I'm denying anything, you know, I'm not, please don't, you know, come at me with the pitchforks. But it gives a different aspect of it. So that which is praiseworthy is the message of this deity, that there is nothing but. So if we are going through our life trying to understand what is a praiseworthy thing, what is that which is good and praiseworthy versus that which is not. Because this path of praiseworthiness is the message of the God that there is no understanding of except its own understanding. Does that make sense? Okay, no sense at all. Good. If I'm not making sense, that's wonderful, because that's one of the things that I believe this phrase is meant to do. It's a paradox. There is no reality but reality, and that which is praiseworthy is the message of reality. What's that mean? Well, I don't know. And as a matter of fact, none of us truly do know. So let's set about living our lives that we can discover what this is about. You know, because if we were actually able to encapsulate it and own it, we could name it, but we can't. So we have to call it the thing. You know, it's whatever that is, the great mystery. And we will come to know that, or if we don't come to know it, we're at least on the path that will get us closer to an understanding of that. And that is the path. That is the Muhammadur Rasulullah part of the equation.